Hey, what's up? Been a minute. It's the 4K camera going on right now. Oh, looks good. I can see the sexiness of my hands right now. it, it does look really good. Holy crap, you can see the individual hairs in my arm. Holy crap, that does make a huge difference. And you can even see the water. Oops. Now, I don't know if it translates very well to the YouTubes or not, but I can definitely see a difference. Should be enough water, I hope. Is it translating well? I don't know if it's like... let me look at my YouTube studio real quick. I'm looking at my other videos and see what the I wish it would tell me maybe the customization analytic editor, Trembler audio and screen info card. I guess I may have to go to it on YouTube. 720p, really? Oh, really? Okay, cool. I'm even zoomed in a bit so that I don't know how to get to 1080p though. Recording, replace streaming, 6,000 kilobits, 160 bit rate for audio. Anyways, I guess I'll look at that later. Let's see if it translates it better looking in the video too with this guy. Holy crap, that blue looks really good. Now, oh, there we go. Yeah. Wow, that looks really good. Hey, what's up, Think? It's been a minute. Holy crap, this looks so much better. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I have a 4K camera now on here. I thought the 2K camera was okay, but my god, this 4K just looks so good. I have darkened it though, so just try to go brighten it a little bit, like yeah, or auto it. So this is auto brightness right here. A little blurry still. Maybe I could go down a little bit. It's probably too bright, that's why. So I have to kind of darken it to like -8 or 7. 7 too bright still. That's 8. That's 9. Whew. 9 a little bit too dark though. I think 8's about maybe the right size. I need to have like a black, something black in the background, something like that, so that the only thing that the camera could focus on is this thing, hopefully. I was doing a terrible job. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if this guy looks any better now. Come on, there we go. Woo, boy. Dang, you look good. You can kind of see like almost edge highlighting really well. Struggling with the autofocus though, that's for sure. He's not even done. He is pretty close to done in terms of just the blue though. Look at this guy. That purple cape looks really, really good. And mind you, this is not like metallic purple or anything. This purple and this purple here and this purple are the same purple. Let me lay that on the thing. There we go. See, with that in mind, there we go. Yeah, these are the same purple. It's just that because of the base coat of it is what makes this purple a little bit shiny, and this one not. Same purple on this guy right here. Okay, it'll focus. There we go. Yeah. So again, this is just a white base coat, and this one's with the silver base coat underneath. And I kind of try to thin the purple a little bit so that the base coat will shine through the paint. As you can see, the base coat on the base itself, it's a white base coat, versus say this one where you can definitely see some more silver. So like this guy too. Although I probably need to get another. Let's see if this works better on this side. Not sure if the light works better on that top one, but it does illuminate the top area a little bit better. But I do like this guy. Alright, actually let's bring that light back over. Let's see what else I've got. I think that's all I have to show for now, except for this. All right. Let's see. I think it's wet enough. Hopefully it is. I just don't know if I need to trash this, or are these paints still good? I don't think so though. Don't have. Yeah, I do. Right, what have you guys been up to? Let's see, give him back. Haven't played the remake. Played the original though. Just painting Eldar, slowly grinding my way to a fully painted armor. Hey, me too, Skeletron. Need to beat Final Fantasy Remake because I'm pretty pumped about Final Fantasy Rebirth. Is the Rebirth like the the movies of it?
Just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand.
I don't think so. I'd say my favorite Final Fantasy. What's your favorite Final Fantasy? And have you played a lot of Final Fantasy? I'm waiting. I don't think she moves. I'd say, in my opinion, Final Fantasy is not my favorite RPG. The entirety of it. Them some fighting words. I played Final Fantasy 2, which I think is considered to be Final Fantasy 4 in Japan. I played Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2 in the US, mind you, US release. Because Final Fantasy 1 I think is Final Fantasy 1. Final Fantasy 2 in the US I think is Final Fantasy 4 in Japan. Final Fantasy 3, which is I think Final Fantasy 6 in Japan. Final Fantasy 7, I skipped 8, so 9, 10, I think that's it, of the Final Fantasies. And I will say there's a better RPG in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, if they added extra stuff to it, that's pretty cool, don't get me wrong. Like, the upgraded graphics I think are great, but to me, I definitely wouldn't mind watching and listening to the story again. My biggest issue is that I don't think the story of 7 was very good in the first place. But then again, I was kind of young when I played it, so I definitely need to give it another shot. But I think I don't know if I'm RPG'd out or not. I hate that. I'm like, I don't like playing RPGs anymore. I hope that's not the case, though. That'd be pretty terrible. But let me ask you this question. Have you ever played Suikoden? That is my favorite RPG. I'm saying. Here, let me type up the RPG that I like. Suikoden. Oops. That is my favorite RPG. I heard 2 was better than even 1. I'm only playing it because the system runs 4K HDR. I want to tell you right. Ah, really? So you did play it? Hey, what's up, Randall? Ooh, man, I'm almost out of water here. It's been a minute, Randall. It's been a minute. Crazy days, Randall. Well, I guess it's probably normal weather for you. So what'd you think about Suikoden? Think you played 1 or 2, or did you play the others? I think I own 3. I want 1, but I don't think I'll ever get it. Too damn expensive. Just got done with a trip. And what do you remember about it, Think? I can explain why I like it a lot. What kind of stuck out to me about Suikoden was the sheer fact of 108 characters you can find and the different types of combat that you can have. There's 3 different kinds of combat. And you can also, if you recruit people, they have combos with those people. Also, the graphic for the time was kind of crazy. Like the movement of the characters, like when they sit down and stuff, was really kind of good. How was the trip, Randall? The usual? Well, it's the thing for me. The graphics were roughly the same as like any other RPG. It's just when you see them sit down and you see them pick up a cup, the animation of those were just like crazy good compared to other RPGs. They really paid attention to details on that. You could actually see them pick up the stuff, whereas like Final Fantasy, you see them eating, they're just kind of sitting there. It's like, you know, typical RPG stuff. About the usual. Pratt to Harrington. Not familiar with the cities, but how many hours was that? Yeah, I will say though, hey look, we all knew the graphics did look pretty good, but we all knew they were very voxy or very, you know, box-like. The cinematics, yes, were very good though. Yeah, I'm sure you're playing it for more than Tifa and Ares. Is it Ares? No. God, I can't remember their names anymore. I'm sure you're playing it because of the story. For Shiva. Hopefully there's not too much autofocus going on. Damn, how much money to fill up that tank? Well, yeah, I kind of I like stories for sure. I'll say my favorite Final Fantasy though is Final Fantasy 3, I think, or Final Fantasy 6 in Japan, I believe. Kefka, quite the amazing villain. I think probably the best villain in Final Fantasy in my opinion. Wow. I mean, gas isn't too high right now, I'm guessing. I mean, just a good thing for sure. Actually, it's kind of low, which is a good thing. Alright, take it easy, think. Absolutely hates to zoom in and focus on the face. Looks like she is essentially done. Oops, I messed him up. Not having those yellows on the bubble thingy, so gonna have to add some white. I have to find a way to add, to really dilute that white. I think I know what to do. So I can get it into the crevice. I don't know if you can see. You can kind of see it even though it's not focusing on it correctly. Gas 260 for Rego, 325 for non-ethanol blend. Whoa! Oh, non-ethanol blend. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was thinking of something different there. That's pretty neat that y'all still have like a non-ethanol blend of gas. I mean, I remember I watch Project Farms on YouTube. He does amazing reviews on stuff. Like this dude is really, really good at what he does. He does a lot of things related to farms and cars and cleaning and not cleaning the house, but like cleaning the car, cleaning the truck or whatever it may be, restoring plastics and such. And he did one. I remember him doing a what do you call it? A video with about regular gas and ethanol gas and the the I can't remember what it was about. I think it was corrosion and regular gas did corrode. I think it's corrosion, but anyways, regular gas with non-blended one was so much better than ethanol gas or blended gas. Okay, clearly I didn't wet it down enough. So what do you normally put in the vehicle? I mean, it's company vehicle, so I'm guessing whatever they want it to be. Railcar prefers we don't use the ethanol blend if we don't have to. Ew, yeah. It is definitely much better for your car, at least according from what Project Farm has done with the gas. It is a lot better. It's like it lasts longer too. I can't remember what it is, but just the non-blended version was just significantly better. Oh, there we go. Well, that worked out for the best. Definitely gonna have to go over this again over with black. really screwing it up, but it's looking pretty good. Come on, focus. Well, anyways, you can see there's letters there, clearly. Let me ask you, since you do a lot of travel, does your company make you stop at certain gas stations, or do you get to pick and choose? Because I sometimes make trips, and I kind of like I enjoy stopping over at certain gas stations. Like I love what's that one gas station? It has the airplane in it. Can't remember what it's called. But it has the airplane. And I like stopping there just because it's nice and clean. I don't really see too many loves on my trip. Hey, what's up, Death? God, I haven't went on a trip in a while though, so that's probably why. I was going to ask you, what's your preferred stopping areas? Wow, it's kind of always blurry, isn't it? It's always focused on the background. Let me see if I can't fix that. Sorry. That looks a lot better. Let's see if it'll autofocus now. Well, they tried for a second. Oh yeah, there we go. What's their preferred gas station? And what's your preferred area? Like again, I guess I'm kind of curious. It's like, what's your favorite place to stop? Like I said, mine was the one that has an airplane. I can't remember what it's called though. And it's like it's like kind of like obviously a truck stop area, and it's pretty big. Although I will say I've not run into a Buc-ee's yet. I would love to try to stop at a Buc-ee's. Nope, 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 not this. Because it is still kind of, gotta go to sleep, see you tomorrow. Hey, thanks, Death, man. I hope the camera looks a lot better, too, by the way, Death. I have a 4K camera. It looks really good. I just don't know if it's focusing right now that I'm looking at it. Uh, Yeah, for me, God, there's only so few of a gas station between where I live and where I normally travel to. Um, Obviously, I stop where I have to stop. I don't necessarily, I do try to plan it sometimes, but you know, if you have to stop, you gotta stop. 'Cause you gotta make sure you make it. And also, I travel at night, kind of like you do, because there's just no one on the road. And I will say it kind of sucks because you can't exactly, you know, visit places when you go out at night. But I'd rather avoid traffic, especially the crazy traffics in certain major cities. It's really bad. So I much prefer to travel at night. The station that will accept the car fuel works. Just make sure. Huh. I don't know. I'm kind of curious now. I don't know if do they have to advertise? I do see that at Walmart. I don't know if it's just everywhere or not. Proper advertisement on how much ethanol fuel there is. I remember when ethanol fuel was kind of relatively new and Chevy had their flex fuel cars. They still do. And I think it was supposed to be able to accept those things. I mean, I think most cars nowadays has to be able to handle at least 10%. I think more than 10%. I think I remember someone saying that most gas station has to have at least or no more than 10% ethanol. Most of them advertise how much ethanol is in fuel. Hopefully they have a stirrer in the in the under compartment. Keep that fuel mixed up. Anyway, Randall, are you gonna try? Are you gonna try to get into this game? Like I said, I don't know if you have people around you that plays or not. That's good to get into a hobby. That's something that you can share. I don't know if you have like a train group or anything. Do you around the area that you live in? I don't know what you would do though. That's kind of I guess the idea. I don't know how to handle your, you know, your. I mean, obviously you would show your train off to people, but like, what else can you do with it? Obviously, with these models, we paint them and show them off, but we also play with them, like a war game. I don't think you guys are gonna have trains running into each other. That is a no-no for sure. I'm sure of that. What do y'all do? I'm kind of curious. Because obviously, you know, in our type of hobby gaming, we do meet up and we mostly play games. Is obviously it's not about necessarily showing off models, but if there's new models, you know, we kind of show it off to show what it looks like. Most people don't even paint their models over here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. I guess I don't know if I've been in a hobby where there's actual models and stuff, but what else do you do with them? I'm trying to think along the lines of like people who like Gundam Wings, where you don't really play with these models, but you have to assemble them. And apparently, like Gundam Wing is like a very, very high level model building type of game, or not game, sorry, model. Like great detail. You need to clean it really well, assemble and paint it. And I'm assuming in terms of those models, because they don't, you know, there's not a game for it per se. At least not the models that they collect. It's just the rarity of the model, kind of like how you have that train that's very rare. Gunplay is insane. A gun, yeah. I heard that. Why is it PLA? Gunplay, pla. We have various displays throughout the year, usually at festivals and home and garden show. There are two big displays that. Oh, do you participate in those displays with your trains? Man, I'd be so worried, but you know, like how people treat or handle those displays and stuff. Or your particular model, because there's just sometimes that there's just a-holes out there. Ah, Gunpla? Is that how it's pronounced? Gunpla, huh? PRPB trains. I may check them out. I gotta definitely check them out after this because otherwise I'm gonna forget. I noticed well, let's say I noticed Francois put out a video. And I kind of wanna. Actually, what I need to do with this one is a little bit different since he's gonna be the engineer-esque model. Oh, that's really cool. You have it actually on this channel? I would love to definitely see it, honestly. I remember watching, was it like Home Alone? Where I think it would be so cool. Honestly, I would love to do this. Have a room where I could set up like, you know, have unlimited railroad tracks and have just a different displays where the train just goes through them and actually have a light on the train too. I think that honestly looks really cool and I would love to do that. And to me, it's not about the cost of it. It's just the beauty of it. So I wouldn't care that the models are cheap. It has to look good, of course, though. Because if it doesn't look good, it has to match the aesthetic of the display, too. So obviously, like in a Winter Wonderland, you want to probably have a train that's hauling, like, wood. That'd be freaking pretty cool. Or, of course, hauling, like, people, too. You just remember seeing something like that in, Chris is a big Gundam fan. What's an O gauge collector? Oh, hold on, I gotta check out your channel real quick. Then I'm gonna take a little quick pause. Skeletron, you got anything on your channel? Oh. Let's see. I see you like NASCAR. Oh, that's super cool. I definitely gotta watch your train videos. I don't remember if I've ever owned a train when I was young. Definitely have to watch your train videos. So I'm kind of looking through it and watching just a little replay that it has. Because this is the thing that I would love to do, just be able to build a place, an area where I can just build like a city or a town, everything looking perfect, and then having a train just running through it. I think that looks really, really cool. I remember seeing that a long time ago, and I thought that was just really cool. I guess I still kind of like to do that. Even though I'm not a train person myself, I think the aesthetic of it just looks really cool. Comment and subscribe to stuff. Okay, just 1/48 scale, and they collect a lot of cool stuff. Let's see, how do I want to do this? A little bit more colorful. Pretty soon I'm gonna need another model to put up here and slowly kind of finish that part off so I can move on. And my people are asking me to like, why not stop painting this and stop painting your Ultramarines and start assembling your Beastmen? And NASCAR 5 career mode series, just if I'm probably gonna do all this stuff. You would need to watch the Dodge. I just bought me a, right now I'm researching wet dry vacuums because I need to kind of mop up my floor. Where did that come from? I don't know. Just thought I'd say it. just in case anyone else is doing the exact same thing, you know? Matt Clark series. Yeah, I don't really watch NASCAR per se. I remember a comedian joking about NASCAR. It's like, oh, they're making another left turn. Oh, another left turn. Oh, another left turn. Do you like F1 racing? I guess that's a pretty interesting question to ask you, considering you like NASCAR. I know they're different. They're technically kind of different, but it is racing altogether. I guess it could be almost similar to like asking of someone who enjoys watching American football whether they like rugby. Definitely could see that. I forgot. Indy cars. I haven't really been looking at the car industry, a race car, and just in general, races. Do you watch Isle of Man, the motorcycle racing? I don't know if you've heard of that or not. Talk about crazy and scary racing. We're speaking about that. I may have to clip off this end here. So this brush is so freaking long. Keep hitting the light. But have you heard the one on Isle of Man? Because I think they also do. Well, I don't know. That Isle of Man racing is really, really crazy, really scary, but really crazy. So Isle of Man racing is essentially there's an island right off the British coast, not owned by the Britons, and it's literally just roads that people drive on. But it's like very hilly, very bumpy, very curvy, and they're just driving freaking 155 miles per hour or whatever their speeds are over bumps and stuff. It's crazy, and literally they're driving past people's homes in a lot of the area. They shut down the roads for this. It is pretty freaking crazy. Scary. I don't know if a lot of people have died because of this, but I'm sure there are some have. Yeah, it's it's really crazy. I've seen a few, and it's just it's really crazy because I don't know if they get the practice or I'm sure they do. They have to practice because it's kind of crazy, going that crazy fast and not riding the streets to get familiar with the okay, here comes a bump and then it's a 90-degree turn and stuff like that. The Carl Rally too. What the car? What is that? Mm, oh, I actually have my little puncture tool now. Boom. Up, it's all coming out. Racing across the desert. Ah! Oh, the car. Um, I think I know what you're talking about. They're really, they're suspension heavy vehicles, I believe, because they're always going over dunes and stuff. Dune buggies, maybe. And let me know if we're thinking the same thing here. I highly advise you to watch some Isle of Man ITT Racing or whatever it's called. I think I've seen some of those. I haven't seen the racing. Obviously, I've just seen some people like they love going over dunes and hills and stuff. And I think those are like the motocross type motorcycles as well. Oops. I forgot there's a little crevice there that I need to avoid. So I'm going to paint that yellow.
Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you. And the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night.
Huh. Was it owned by? I don't think. Was it Fox that owns it? Well, Fox is not even Fox anymore. Fox is owned by Disney, I think, right? Is it Disney? Well, I don't know.
Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
All right. Looking good. What's it like? What's Speed Vision? Fox Sports 1. I guess they do kind of. We do have. Huh. There's just so many different kinds of sports, aren't there? You know. I do remember going to a place that having to buy a hotel because we're staying over there, and the hotel's being so expensive because it was NASCAR race day that over there. I think it was somewhere in South Carolina. But yeah, I just remember, man, NASCAR was not the best day to go rent a hotel, just because it's so expensive. Well, anyways, I do have the caller right here. Got work tomorrow. At least I'm getting back to streaming again. I mean, I had to take a few days off. Game day and a few other things came up. Need to finish up this so I can start getting on my Ultramarines, then back to my Beastmen. But I have to kind of clean up my Beastmen quite a bit. So anyways, I try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Try to stream for at least an hour to get all my stuff painted. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, the sound below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.